Hi, hello, beautiful people, my gorgeous ones. It is Freya's Day, Freaky Friday, and I'm telling you, if you live in South Georgia, the weather is absolutely gorgeous today. Easy breezy, blue skies, the humidity's a little low. There was actually a crispness in the air this morning when I went running. No, it was still hot. Believe me, it was still, 70s this morning when I went running, but it was nice. Nice weather on a Friday to kick off our weekend. This is your daily dose of dirt. I am the blonde wise woman. And I am ready to weekend it. It has been a fantastic week, but I'm ready just to kick back and relax here at the homestead. I've got some things I need to craft, some sacred room sprays that I will be taking down to the Little Hippie Chicks store next week. I've got a few protection amulets to make, and I'm excited about looping those together this weekend. I've got some baking to do and, just harvesting. Still have a good bit of okra I'm trying to devour right now, work my way through. So I hope you guys have had a fantastic morning so far on Freya's Day. I got up early, wasn't raining, went for my run, did some meditation, and then stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Yeah. I spotted it. A cosmic signpost early. The moon actually left easy breezy Libra, peaceful Libra, like around 2:00 this morning, 2:37 or something like that in the morning. When I was asleep. Yes, asleep. And it is now moved into the deep perceptive waters of Scorpio. And oftentimes, I would encourage us to, moon is in Scorpio, climb that ladder on the high dive. We are plunging in. We are diving deep. I wouldn't hesitate to dive in those dark waters. But the signpost with the bleeding heart that I actually saw this morning kind of took my breath away. And I was like, maybe I just need to wait for it. See what's going on here. And there was actually a caution light too that I just, before the bleeding heart, the heartbreak sign, I blew right through the caution light with my blinders on. But I stopped. I did an about face. I went back and I went to check it out to decipher it. And I did see that talkative Mercury forms a quincunx. I love that word. With stubborn Uranus. And so you really do not get hung up on these astrological words like quincunx or, some of the other big ones. Right now, just know that we need to be aware. There are signposts. Don't get hung up on the word or how to decipher the word. It's not exactly about the word. It's what's behind the word. Am I saying that right? So like sex quadrant or an aspect or transit or square or trine. Just, oh, we're okay. We're good. We're good. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad we're good. All right. So I'm going to just keep moving forward. Beware of hasty decisions this weekend, impulsive communications, disorganization because you haven't prepared. It happens. Again, just wait for it because those are minor little things, being that we've just kicked off a new moon and we're excited about it. We could be in haste. We could be moving too fast. We could get that. We talked about this earlier this week, getting that ball rolling so fast. We have to chase it the entire moon cycle, that we're out of breath and winded all the time and overwhelmed. And, wait for it. Maybe, just slow down. And I'm talking to myself here because boom, second signpost. It was Venus giving love a bad name. Okay, I got to do this. I'm sorry. You'll just have to bear with me here. So, because I just can't. I can't. Shut through the heart and you're to blame. You give love a bad name, bad name. I play my part and you play your game. You give love a bad name. Hey, you give love. I'm talking to Venus. Sometimes you give love when you shouldn't. A bad name. I am a diehard 80s child. I cannot help myself. So sorry. I'm done. It is Friday. Come on, loosen up. We can't jump off the high dive. We're having to wait for it. So, back to your dirt. Boom. Venus. She does. She gives love a bad name sometimes. But that's okay. We still love her, right? Yes. Yes, we do. This afternoon, she actually enters Scorpio, the sign of Scorpio, and she visits the sign until October the 7th. This is a deep and emotional, very passionate, over-the-top position for Venus. So be prepared. Be prepared during this time to experience her dark, her deep, zealous emotions as we are pressing forward with projects and goals and dreams we've already set into motion. Her compulsive energy, do not allow it to consume you. Do not let her give you the notion that love has a bad name, because it doesn't. Don't let her help create irrational fears or self-doubt, because she will. She's all over the place. She's manic. Yeah. Let her do her thing, but don't get involved. Don't get involved. She'll come back around. I promise. She's a little cray-cray today. But if you do find yourself diving into some troublesome waters, if you test the shallowness of the water and you still think, I'm still diving first, I tested it, I think I'm good, I'm going ahead with this, see you later, join me if you want, that's okay. You aren't alone. I do it all the time. But bring your thoughts back to that bleeding heart, the signpost that I saw. Remember, I was just talking about that like 5 seconds ago. Well, I did focus a little more on the sign, and I realized it actually wasn't a bleeding heart. But it was a lifeline. It was the tarot card for today's dirt. We just saw this like 3 weeks ago. This was the day. Remember Joy? Joy, she's a gift. she came and she shared a song that she had written. I think it was called Jekyll and Hyde, and it was amazing. Claps for Joy that she comes back. Joy, if you're watching this, we want you to come back and perform for us, because I don't need to anymore. Yes, we want Joy to come back, and we will work on that. I will try to arrange that. It's just been a little bit kind of touch and go because of the pandemic and COVID, and we're just trying to be safe and do the right thing. So, but we'll work that out soon, because I would love for her to come back and share some more in song and share her gift, her life purpose, and amazing talents. So as a songwriter and a producer, so we, yeah, shouts and snaps to Joy. Come see us. Come share with the Daily Dose of Dirt. Come to the Craft and Chrome Broom Closet. Yes. So yeah, okay. Here we go. See, this in the dark, I don't see very well. I'm an old lady. So I thought at first it was a bleeding heart. It's not. It's the lifeline. It's that tattoo I really want on my arm. Kim. So yeah, it just merely in the dark looks like the signpost for Heartbreak Hotel. No, I won't break out in song again, I promise. But for me, this card does remind me of our collective connection as we journey together side by side. I'm always, repeating myself that we have our life song, we have our divine path that we follow, our purpose-driven life, and it's all unique and different. And we don't follow one another. We walk side by side. We're connected, but we lean on one another and side by side. So no matter how my mind tries to play tricks on me or what my thoughts are trying to convince me of, and they do, sometimes they really do, and I struggle with it, but I am not alone. You are not alone. We aren't alone. We're actually tied up together in this rockstar-shock-factor, bloodied strings, 3 swords tied together. Remember, swords do resonate with the mental realm, your thoughts. Don't let them play tricks on you. No. This is a wise card to share that even in the dark, there is always light. See it? It's like we're coming out of this dark tunnel into the light as our path emerges into the light. So yeah, it had to use that rock star shock factor to capture my attention in the dark this morning, and then beckons you to feel every range of emotion from heartbreak to ecstasy, guiding our paths out of this darkness here and drawing it forward into the light. Oh, that's good. That's good dirt. There's always going to be dark valleys that we're going to have to encounter. There's always going to be dark, murky waters we're going to have to swim. We're going to have to do it because we have to, in order to grow, to learn, heal, and gain wisdom. Our scars that we get along our journey, they tell our story for us to share with others. They make us stronger, wiser. Stop in the name of love. Before you take the plunge, before you take the plunge into the darkness and the unknown, remember, if you're looking for a lifeline, You've got one. You've got one, and you can have my heart. I'll give it. You can have my heart. It isn't new. It's been used and broken and only comes in blue. Yes, it's been beat up, ripped out, sewn shut, but nevertheless, I still give it to you freely. Unconditionally, it's yours. We are connected. Walk with me in spirit. I'll walk with you. Lean on my throne and let me lean on yours. My throne room is easy. Come join it. Have a fantastic Freya's Day, a fearless and amazing weekend, resting, waiting, looking, searching, spending time. Test those shallow waters before you dive deep. And just remember, you never, ever, not on my path, not in my journey, not in my broom closet, not in this dirt. You are never alone. I'll see you Monday on Magical Monday. Love you guys.